Hello. Welcome back to 3 Derpy Oaks. We've got a Squirrelly Derpy Oak around here somewhere. Hello, Squirrely.
Hello.
And we've got a fat man who's a Derpy Oak. He's driving the harvester.
Oh, hello.
And I'm Hitman, and I'm also a Derpy Oak. So,
Indeed.
we are continuing what we were doing last
Yeah,
episode.
shock horror. Shock horror,
Yeah.
everyone. We are still harvesting parsnips because we have 2 ginormous fields. And
parsnip.
a harvester that does 4 rows.
If you zoom out, it looks like a bunch of cod fillets going into the back of the tipper.
Oh, so you thought we were harvesting cod fillets from the land?
Sometimes you do that. I mean, you know, you live near the ocean. Sure, why not?
Okay, so
maybe in Stardew Valley. I don't
Squirrely, do you have the number to make sure he's taking his pills again?
Hey, I'm at 98%. Over to you, Squirrely. He's like, well, thanks for the notice. Which is still 2%.
I'm fairly sure
than the
Squirrely was aware that was coming.
Well, he told me when he was full, he went from 67% to, oh, I'm full. So I figured I'd at least give him a 2% warning. That's 2% more than he gave me.
Yeah, but you've actually left the scene at 98%. So same difference.
Come on, up the hill.
It's done. We're going. Bye.
Bye.
So there we go. So yeah, so we are of course still harvesting. We've kind of graduated onto kind of having a steering assist course, and yeah, the edges. Yeah, if you didn't catch it the end of last time, we were catching on the actual edge, the invisible barrier that map makers put on to make sure you can't drive off the edge of the map, which is a good thing. And unless you want Hitman to drive off the edge of the map, which I mean,
such a thing.
If anyone has a campaign out there to kind of force Hitman to drive off the edge of the map, I don't see Squirrely and I disagreeing with you, but
I think I'd join in on that. Give me enough money, yeah, sure.
So, but of course, when you've got an active field that's right against the edge of the map, I think that's So, but yeah,
probably needs a little grass strip along the edge.
Well, it has a little grass strip, but unfortunately, the invisible barrier doesn't line up with the edge of the fence line, i.e., with the hedgerow. But yeah, maybe that's something that I will have to make a look at when I carry on doing my map, just to try and have a look at those details, because it's easy to kind of get. There's so much detail. It's easy to kind of for those things to not work in the way that you might have anticipated. So, but there we go. It's all good fun. And strictly speaking, I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be until right at the edge of the map. But if you leave it until right at the edge of the map, then yeah, you can have problems. But there you go. It's all good fun. The trouble is, it doesn't.
Would it be better to build your map from the outside in?
I don't know about that, but it's just there's just so many details with whatever you're doing with the map. There's just so many details to kind of be paying attention to. Like the percentage fill of the tipper that you're filling into that's gone to 100% and you haven't realised it, and you're tipping parsnips into the ether because that's what you do.
I guess that's my fault for not being there. Yeah, that's it.
Probably. I mean,
we can work it that way.
Yeah.
Who can say? I mean,
I have broad shoulders. I'm not worried.
Well. But there we go. So,
Isn't it neat, Squirrely, when you go across that little stream.
Yeah.
When I used to go on a snowmobile to our hunting camp up in the mountain, where in Nova Scotia where I lived. Not much of a mountain, we call them mountains, but they're hills. Anyway, we go across a frozen brook with the snowmobiles, and it was just like that. Whereas this having the stream, because even when it was frozen, it wasn't completely frozen because it was always running. It reminds me of it. All right, so where do you end up?
I'm up here. You're coming in the right direction.
Oh, so, yeah. Yep, the hill. Almost there. Alright, so that still bedded in the 15s. So let's see which percentage goes up when really drops his off.
It won't go up. Didn't last time.
Well, hopefully you're dumping it in the right place then.
Hope so too.
Well, if you
All right,
weren't, then
we're
we'd
up.
be earning money from it.
Maybe dumping it. I don't know. It'll go up 1 or 2%. Sure of it. Sure it will.
Hey.
Oh, I'm on the field edge or the map edge.
Oh, didn't go up at all.
Oh, that's bizarre. Is it just such a small amount then?
Probably just over 12,000.
Away we go again.
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
So once we have this outside edge, like the outside headland done, then it'll be just up and down the field. Will be a little simpler.
Yeah.
So
Theoretically.
what we might want to do there is we might want to go up the middle, and then we can go up and down on either side, so that you're always got piped out.
Yep.
Know what I mean?
But yeah, I know what you mean. As
Do
soon
you
as you said go up the middle, I knew what you meant.
Why, have you played this game before?
No, never,
No?
never, never, never.
Right, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I've never played Farm Sim 2011, 13, 15, 17, 19, or 22. It just never
Really?
appealed to me, you know?
Alright, so what are you doing here? Are you going to back up, or are you going forward?
Yeah, I'm going to back up. I was just waiting for the thing to finish doing the doing this. It might just have been the animation, but I try to do the doings of doing this.
Here we go, look at that. You'd almost think we've done this a couple times.
Nah. It's all lies. It's all lies.
All that work to line up, and now we gotta change it already. Oh, game. Aha, take that, he says. Oh, gee. Uh-oh, where's it going? He went on a walkabout. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Don't kill
That's
him
because we
again.
tried to do it on the fly, so rather than actually turning a corner. But there we go. It's all good fun.
Yeah, next trip around it'll be better. Uh-oh, what's going on now?
Every trip around, we get further, and it did go up a percentage point. Squirrelly, you went up to 16%, but that could also have been the fact that we're still harvesting as well. So it might not have changed at the time that he did that, but.
If you keep going straight, you can get that big stuff. Dude, yeah. Eat it all. Sorry about your hedge there, farmer or whoever. I don't know who owns this field.
It's a good question. It's Walter.
Walter Disney.
Walter Disney what?
Does nothing. does nothing. That's why we're out here.
Oh, so it's just Walter Doesney. Okay.
Doesn't.
I didn't realise you were Scottish.
I'm not. Actually, well, not officially. However, I do have my ancestry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I do have Scottish blood in my freezer. Okay, we've got some admissions here.
Why would I save it?
I don't know.
It might have
Maybe-
brew in it.
Maybe you had a Scottish visitor to the farm and you just go, okay, well, I'm going to save the blood because you never know when you might need it.
Okay,
I
this
don't
is
know.
getting creepy.
I don't know what kind of weird witchcraft you practice.
Would that be witchcraft? I don't think so.
Well, if you need
Voodoo,
the
maybe.
blood of a Scotsman for a kind of some kind of magic potion, surely that's going to be witchcraft. But there we go. It's all good fun. And for the benefit of the YouTube bot, yeah, we're joking around there. Not actually kind of going to be slaughtering any Scots people.
Oh. Guess best to cancel those tickets.
Wait, you sent Brew the ticket already? You've won an all expenses paid trip to.
Don't worry, it's one way.
Yeah, that's always yeah. It's a one way trip. Yeah, wait, I'm not supposed to worry. Oh dear, such fun. Although actually,
Go ahead.
with all the train trips that I'm doing here, booking singles is cheaper than booking returns in many cases. It's,
Why would that be?
because of the time of day you travel. So.
Oh, right, I understand.
And they also
Different
offer you
time.
discount tickets if you buy in advance, but you cannot get a refund unless the train is cancelled. If you miss it, you miss it, and you can only travel on that train. So yeah, it's a lot of Derpy.
Hmm.
So
Lease? Is that
Yeah.
leasing cost is something we're using, or is that you just?
We're
pick
going
something
to
up?
use. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's a Squirrelly project, I'm assuming. So
Squirrel.
Squirrelies.
Wow.
Here comes the more. Don't drop it. He dropped it on the ground. All right, that'll keep old Walt happy. Good old Walt. Right, I'm at 66. I get around. Oh, geez, he's just going. All right.
You should know by now. Yeah, he's going. Oh my god, he's already going. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. However,
dear.
saved it close enough anyway.
But we've certainly got a lot more manoeuvring space now that we've gotten that bit further into the field. So, and just look at that kind of mist
feel for-
lying across the field. It's good fun. It's good fun. It's like the fog of war in like Age of Empires of latter years. Not latter years, earlier years. Years gone by.
Yeah, that's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to play some of my old RTS games, the real-time strategy games, and yeah, they seem really clunky now. Like Total Annihilation, that is probably my all-time favorite game, and
okay.
so that one I used to mod pretty heavily. Anyway, that one I tried to play it a couple years ago, and it was just so clunky.
Yep. But somehow we still used to love them. But then you didn't have anything to compare them to, so it's kind of,
Yeah, that's right.
That's what was there.
That was cutting edge back then. All right, so what are you doing?
Same as I've been doing.
Okay, well, I'll try and get back in time. Brrr. Come on, go. Not you, the trailer. Tractor. Complaining because it's heavy. Yeah, good. We're at 86%.
and go on the other side.
Ah, Squirrelly's gone and gotten something else.
Uh-oh. I can't look. Not that I don't want to, just if I try. I'll end up tipping our harvester.
That's better than harvesting a tipper.
And cattle.
Alright.
96. -7. 98. See, it still shows it going, but it's not. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
I think
are you
the
gonna- okay.
animation is perhaps a little bit misleading at times.
Okay, I'm pulling out of here now.
Okay.
Communicating with Squirrelly. What are you gonna do? Use that to overload to me?
Well, if I can, I thought about that, but I'm not sure if
Well,
I can do that because you'd have to be in front of Thad to do it.
Yeah.
well, I meant if you stop, you can overload into this,
I can
but
stop.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we'll see if that works better for actually unloading the tipper. Because if it's more maneuverable or shorter and wider, then both of those cases would be better than was the first call. I don't
I
care.
think
I don't mind hauling.
if we were kind of driving this thing in reverse, because you've got the lower side is actually the opposite side from where the harvester is. But there we go.
Yeah, that'd be neat though if it would, unload to the right, same as the harvester did. Then
Yeah.
I could just pull up next to Squirrely, unload what he's
That's what I
got.
kind of was
And, yeah,
hoping, but
but nah.
I wasn't sure which way it unfolded. I've never used this before.
You need to stick it in a mirror so it's the opposite way around.
Yeah.
So.
Weird to be going along doing all this and not having any music pop up, any fad tunes.
You're far too used to my streams.
I am. I watch every one of them. Like even if I'm not here to watch one live, I watch it while I'm playing Farm Sim or any other non-action game.
As long as you enjoy them.
Like when you were doing that field 20 with the weeder, I was doing field 20 with the weeder as well. I'm only half done the field.
Yeah.
Now I
was
gotta
funny.
wait for the next stream to finish the field. Too boring playing along. You're playing along whether you like it or not.
Oh well, that's fine. A street. Have you got enough space to maneuver there, or do you need me to shift Squirrelly?
Okay, here's another load. We're at 18 and 1.
Yep.
18 and 2. Sorry.
In on there.
19 and 2. Alright, so that went up. Both of them went up by 1% somehow.
Okay.
That was raising.
Oh yeah. Raisons. It's a raison d'etre. I can pronounce it better than that. I was being deliberate.
Reason to be. Because etre is to be in all French.
Mhm.
I took French. I could even conjugate it.
Well,
And that's one of the irregular versions. Like a war.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe any of that's coming back. I mean, it's been a lot of years since I took French. A lot. Like, a lot. More than I even... Oh, now I'm sad thinking about it, how long it's been. Thanks.
Well, we like it when you're sad.
Yep, at the age where everyone who was old when I was young is probably dead. And everyone who was young when I was young is old. So, yeah.
Ooh.
How full are you there, Squirrely?
I am at 61%.
There is good news though, Hitman. Everyone that was dead when you were young is still dead.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't been resurrected as zombies, so that's
that's
a
good thing.
positive.
Are you sure, though? I'm like, can you say that? Sure.
Well, I mean,
Pretty sure.
there might be some theories, but no, nothing confirmed. So, but yeah, anyway, on such a cheery subject, it is, of course, natural.
It is that time, then.
It is.
I
Didn't
still
mention
say
that
we
little
start.
secret.
Squirrely can start it off again.
Didn't mention a hidden spot.
Oh yeah, we still
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
mention that. Yeah, so we met at the end of last episode. We were going to tell you this episode, and then we totally got sidetracked and were dealing with the stuff. So yeah, so Squirrely, tell us all about the magic trick. I'm going to load up to the map screen, just so I can demonstrate what you're talking about.
So I'm going to click on field 1. Lights up a lot of area around the map. Gives you access to some stuff that inbounds but close to being out of bounds. That still has basically enough grass that some stuff from and be valuable and only cost us 0.
Yep, farmland 1, £0. Should we sell it? No, so that's where Squirrely was heading off. Just behind there's a grass field just behind the shop.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the thing.
northeast. Yep.
That's what prompted me to say it at the end of last episode. So at the end of this episode, you've had to wait all the way to the end of this episode just to figure out what we were talking about, and it's not really that interesting anyway.
You mean they had to endure all that? Just oh man, that's mean.
Yeah, well, it wasn't actually intentional. It was intentional at the end of last episode that I was going to make you wait till this episode, but it wasn't intentional that we've made you wait till the end of this episode. It was just, yeah, that's just kind of, yeah, sorry.
Story, not story.
Well, sorry because yeah, it wasn't deliberate.
Not Dilly Bear.
Barrett. So yeah, so it's alas, it is that time for us. We've shared the secret. Is it a bit cheaty? Probably, but is it going to make that much of a difference? Probably not. So we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. It's like, yeah, it's like when the cashier gives you 5 cents extra change or whatever. Just go with it. It's not going to make that much of a difference. So yeah.
You're in your favor. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. We had a good time. Hope you did too. The last 2 episodes here.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Yeah, and take care, everybody. Don't forget to do the YouTube things. And as always, we will catch you next time. Look after yourselves, and bye for now.
Bye.